Competent Communicator Manual to do research. So this speech that he's presenting has to do with research that he has gathered on a particular topic. And it sounds very interesting because the title of his presentation is Freaky. Let's welcome Khudadad. And how many minutes is this? 5 to 7?
It's
3 to 4.
Pardon? It's not 20 to 25. Okay.
5 to 7.
Oh, that's good. Is it you? Is it you? Okay. This sound must be familiar with you. Can anyone guess?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean. So easy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is it? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I thought that everybody must, I was sure that everybody should know it. So tonight, my title is Freaky, and I had to research this, but I thought that real life is much more real than the research, because in research you could find half of the reality, not the whole. So I would rather to present my real life experience rather than to do research. So freaky is an adjective. If you look to the dictionary, I found two meanings for it: strange and somewhat frightening, and also conspicuously or grossly unconventional or unusual. I'm sure that you have watched Lord of the Rings and Pirate of the Caribbean. So, do you remember David Jones and Pirates of Caribbean, and also Gollum, the creature of the Middle Earth, and the Pirates of Caribbean? Do you consider these two creatures as freaky creatures or freaky characters? These two characters have negative roles in the movie. But what about the other characters like Superman, Batman? So do you think that these characters that play positive roles, are they freaky characters? So what about the dinosaurs? What about the mammoths? When we talk about the extinct creatures, why we are only interested in dinosaurs and mammoths, while there are 95% of all known species are extinct, but we are only interested in dinosaurs and mammoths? What's the reason? I leave this question to you. I will come back to this question later on. Let me share some my stories. When I came here at US, I could see some people with heavy tattoos or with strange hair colors. They were almost frightening me. I was thinking them as freaky individuals. Believe me or not, I was trying to avoid them because I was thinking of them as dangerous persons. They could harm me. We were in tour, and everybody was curious. Everything was new for us. Everybody was friendly, but one guy was this sort of freaky guys with heavy tattoos on the shoulders and the arms, and all these tattoos were scorpions and snakes. And he had some strange behavior because he was always jumping, running, laughing very loud, shouting, and not mingling a lot with everybody. So sometimes he had some strange behavior. He was going and sitting somewhere silently, not talking to anybody. He was just gazing at the horizon, not talking. He was silent. One evening, when he was sitting alone and he was gazing at the horizon, he might be thinking something. I was curious to know. I approached him and started conversation, though I was afraid of it. After conversation, I learned that he was served in Iraq. and he has seen the death from very close. He has lost some of his friends, and he told me that he made these tattoos and he doing these strange creatures because he wants to live the way he wants to. So he was saying that death is following you and you don't know when it will catch you. So you have to live every moment that you have. I had an assignment of my English class, and the assignment was to interview local people. I had a lunch. After coming out of the cafe, I was looking for somebody to catch an interview. I saw a woman sitting there and smoking. I had to catch somebody. I thought it's a good chance, so I have to interview her. But still, she was the kind of freaky person that I'm talking. Tattoos on the shoulders, smoking. But anyway, I sit there and I started interviewing. And I found that unlike my expectation, she was a courageous and a very brave woman, because when I talked about her life, she told me that after breaking his first love, he never believed anyone. He never trusted. He never trusted anyone, and he raised his son alone. After meeting these two individuals, I changed my perspective about the concepts that I have made, perceptions that I made of freaky persons, freaky individuals. I thought them, no, they are not scary as I'm thinking. They are not frightening persons. They are not freaky as I'm thinking. They are the people that want to live as they think life is. Or I have another thing I think it's I learned from them, that sometimes in your life crushes you. When life crushes somebody, you lose the balance. When you lose the balance, it happens especially in the cosmopolitan cities where the competition is very fast. If some unfortunate things happen in your life, you live far behind of your life. So I thought again to the movies that I was watching, Pirates of the Caribbean. I started rethinking about the creators like Davy Jones. Though Davy Jones is interested to take the souls to make them serve in his fleet, but he is a soft corner. He has lost the love. He always has this soft corner. And also about the Ghulam. Ghulam is a negative role, but he's obsessed to look for this ring all his life. But this ring was meaning to him because this ring has given him lifelong beyond his age limit. So my conclusion of that you could research about the earth, about the universe, about the chemicals, about biological life, you could generalize them, but humans always surprises you. You could never do any kind of research that make you able to generalize about the human. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Khudadad.
We don't need to hand them all out, but I'll just rip one out.